It's been over 2 weeks since we lost our beloved computers and internet access. We asked Mr. Frost on how this affects our schools in general. This is what he had to say.
The office does, that I do, is internet based, so now everything is paper pencil, so it just takes more time. As far as students, depends on the teacher you have. Some teachers really use the internet a lot, some teachers don't. As far as computers, the district is working right now, but there's over 30,000 computers that all have to be cleaned and certified free of the virus before they can even turn them back on.
Mr. Frost also told us how this happened and how long it should take for everything to be brought back.
If I had to guess, at least a month. It could take longer if they encounter problems or if the virus is someplace they don't expect it to be.
Okay.
What really happened?
Yeah, what really happened?
Really happened is a package containing a virus was sent to somebody. They accidentally opened it. That package had a virus in it. It's what we call ransomware. And so it hung out in the district system for a while until something happened that triggered it. And then it started multiplying. And basically ransomware means it shuts down your system. And if you pay the person that sent it, sometimes they turn everything back on or give you the key to unlock it. Sometimes they don't. The district refused to pay, so the district is in the process of, or has, rebuilt all of our stuff because we had backups.
So Mayfield, so what we can do now is only wait for the stone era to be over, and so that we can finally return to our modern age with technology. So what do we do now for the meantime?
For the meantime, we're doing exactly what we're doing. Teachers are teaching. We're doing things with paper pencil. We take attendance with paper pencil. We put grades paper pencil. Back to the old days, which aren't so old because it's what I used to do when I started teaching.
And that wasn't that long ago either.
I hope it wasn't that long ago.
Okay, so there were no different stories on how this happened. So
but what that means is now we have to make sure it's not hiding anywhere else on any of the 30,000 plus devices.
Okay. And and for the last question is if you are ready to have the internet and computers back.
Oh, I'd take it back right now if I could. But we're probably a couple weeks out minimum before they're ready and everything's safe again.
Okay. So it looks like we're stuck in the Stone Age for a little bit.
I love the Stone Age.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Frost.
Excelente.
I give thanks by helping my dad out and making his life easier by doing chores like cleaning the house and washing dishes and making dinner.
I give thanks by helping the people around me, like in my life, that have helped me do a lot of the things I've done over the years, and just keeping in mind how people have helped me so I can do my best to give back and show my appreciation for that.
I give thanks to my mother by saying thank you and doing my chores when she didn't ask me to.
Starting off for TSBN, we have our varsity boys football going into the second round of states after beating Carlsbad. Now moving on to girls varsity volleyball, the girls no longer have any more games and finished their season with a record of 6-12. Our boys varsity soccer team went with a record of 8-0, but lost in the first round of state. Our girls varsity soccer team sadly lost in the second round of state. Now a big shout out to Nate Acon for winning district 2 years in a row for cross country and placing 7th place in state. He'd like to add that he was very prepared for district and he knew he just needed to stay focused. He'd also like to add that his motivation came from his friends and family. And that's it for TSPN. We'll see you next week, Trojans.
Hello, my name is Bryce, and you're watching the Cameron and Dom Cooking Show, where today you guys are going to learn how to make Thanksgiving-themed dishes.
On the back of every Libby's pumpkin pie can, we see recipes. Today we are going to be making the new fashion pumpkin pie one.
pour the pumpkin mix in. Now we're going to add the sweet condensed milk and the evaporated milk.
It's so good. Mmm. All right, that's good enough. Perfect.
Now pour your mixture into the pie crust.
Here are the basic ingredients for mashed potatoes. So now you want to cube your potatoes. Now cover it with hot water. Boil the potatoes for about 10 to 15 minutes or until tender. Add about 1/4 of a cup of butter. Then add just about a teaspoon of salt. Before we add the milk, we're going to whip the potatoes. When mixing, add your milk to get your desired creaminess. Let's add some seasoning, just a little bit of green.
There you go, homemade mashed potatoes. Smells like Thanksgiving. Now we have our favorite apple juice, and we're going to be adding a few spoonfuls of Tang. Now we're going to be adding a few dashes of cinnamon. And you could drink this cold or hot. It's good.
I hope it tastes as good as it looks. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Thanks for watching the Dom and Cameron Cooking Show.
See you guys later, and happy Thanksgiving.
Honey approves.